It's like a video game. You are the character and your world is a hologram designed around you based upon your vibration. So money just does not have to come in through one way. It is designed this way on purpose, guys. So when you are executing your soul's purpose, it will be a daily practice that you have to embody until you can hold that vibration unconsciously. Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Hello, if you are new, my name is Andrea Johnson. I'm a Reiki master and psychic development teacher and a transformation coach. Welcome to the Good Vibe Tribe. Welcome to another episode of what I call Conscious Coffee Talks, where we discuss a topic to expand our consciousness. So today I actually have a pre-workout because I am gonna go to the gym after this, but let's dive into today's topic. I am going to be covering money mindset shifts, how you can manifest money and be abundant, because it is a vibration, guys. And I want to dive into this topic because I've actually had a couple of Reiki clients who needed to work through money problems. As we know, everything in our universe is energy, and that includes money. Money truly is energy. It is an energetic exchange, and it's represented by the amount of how much energy that it is worth. How much energy we have to put towards something usually determines the amount of money that we make, right? So we know by universal law of attraction, the universe gives you what you are vibrationally, not what you want, right? So you have to be a vibrational match for money, meaning abundance, meaning very, very close to love, which ironically enough is the same vibration as your soul. And when we do our purpose, why it attracts money. Money mindset shift number 1, scarcity. So when we come from a place of scarcity, it is a place that we are signaling out to the universe that we do not have enough of something, that we are fearful of not having it. So what happens when we are scarce in money or scarce with our attitude around money? We hold on to it. We become fearful of it, or it's going to make you always push for more. Like you will never have enough and you always will be money hungry is what I kind of call it. So a lot of us probably got our relationship with money from a young age. We watched our parents have very similar relationships to money probably that we do now. So if you grew up in a household that viewed money as lack, it was scarce, that you never had enough or you struggled to buy things, or if your parents ever fought about money, things of that nature, it's going to leave you feeling like you never have enough, or you're scared to be without it because you feared that as a child, or you saw your parents fear it as well too. So to counteract this, we have to understand that we come from a universe that never runs out of anything. Money is always available and it always flows. It's an energy. So it can be printed. If we ever run out, we can create more of it. And a lot of us, when we think about money, we're very limited in the way that we think we can make money. So this kind of blocks out the ways in which the universe can even deliver money to you. So you don't have to just make money from your 9-to-5 job, guys. And I think that's where a lot of our parents got that scarcity mindset, because that was the way back then in which they thought that they could only have money. I think we have expanded technology enough and nowadays that people are more familiar to earning money like online, and it's a lot easier, and knowledge is spread a lot easier to inform people. But you know, our parents back in the day, I say back in the day, but it wasn't too long ago, that the way to make money was known to be your 9-to-5 job. If you wanted to make more money, you had to physically go out and work. Now we can make money just out of our pocket, off of our phone easily if we really wanted to. Some of us still have that limited way of thinking that we have to constantly work hard for our money. And so therefore it drives that scarcity as well too. And because we only have so much time in the day to actually commit to physical labor or to being somewhere, right? Because your time is also energy as well too. So really expand your awareness about money and understand that it truly is energy, and be open in which ways the universe can deliver it to you. So think of life like a video game, guys. This is a hologram, right? Everything is just energy, and your conscious awareness collapses the energy to create matter, right? This microphone exists because I am observing it, right? It's the same thing with money. It's like a video game. You are the character, and your world is a hologram designed around you based upon your vibration. So money just does not have to come in through one way, and that limits your way of receiving. So if you just vibrate abundance and money and that frequency of love, right, then the universe will come up with creative ways to give it to you. You just have to be open to receive it. For example, one of my greatest manifestations with money, or my biggest, was when we bought this house. So we had to put down a down payment, and it pretty much like took up a huge chunk of my savings, right? So I'm just kind of like, oh man, that really sucked. But I know the universe will supply me with more. Like, I'm gonna make more money, right? Because I had a money mindset. I vibrated that money always flows to me. It's not scarce. You guys, literally, my life insurance closed. I got my check because I treated it like a savings account. It paid for the down payment of my home. I got that money back like a couple months later. How crazy is that? I had no expectations. I totally had forgotten all about it, let alone wasn't even expecting it to close, because either I had to renew it or, whatever. So I was like, no, there's no reason for it because I have different insurance now. Point being, you see how the universe gives you what the vibration that you are, right? Because I spent this money and I was okay with doing it because I had a good relationship with it, I received it back. So guys, my second mindset shift is money is evil. Let's just knock this out right here, right now. Guys, money is the same vibration or very similar to your soul. It is abundance, it's love, it's joy. It is designed this way on purpose, guys. So when you are executing your soul's purpose here on earth, it attracts money. The universe designed it this way. Money provides you the support that you need to actually do your soul's purpose here. It is a resource. It is meant for you to use to fuel your purpose and to give back and raise your vibration. And yeah, sometimes that may be indulging in a few human things, but it also means you get to fuel your endeavors, your soul's purpose. You get to create more with it. You get to give back more with it. Even if it's not donating to charities, you get to be of service because you have the freedom to be, because money is a resource. So it is the opposite of evil, but a lot of us develop this evil mindset around money from children because we saw the way that our parents handled money, right? Most of us probably saw our parents fighting over money. Most of us probably saw our parents in debt. I know that's what happened to me as a child and what I had to overcome and shift my perspective. And I think, if I'm correct, money is the number one thing that people fight over the most in marriages, and that causes divorce, probably that and infidelity. But you see what I'm saying is we label money as evil because we've seen issues that it's caused rather than the good. So our mind likes to hold on to the issues or the lower level vibrations so it can protect us from ever feeling those. So then you automatically push that money away, because if you label money as evil, why would you want to deal with it and have all the problems that come with it? When you see the good and the gift that it actually is, the love that it actually is when you realize that perception shift of how it is a resource and for you to use for more love in your life, then will you attract more of it. So that was a mindset shift that I had to work on because I saw my parents go through that. Like, guys, Jesus had a treasurer. Mother Teresa had a private jet. If you're here to do big things, which our soul is, if you allow yourself to actually execute your dreams, you need money to fuel that. To grow, you need money. The more you grow, the more money is attracted to you, and the more you have to spend to support you in your endeavors. And next mindset shift, judgment. So when we judge others with money, we are essentially judging ourselves. We're telling ourselves that we cannot have what that other person has because it's bad, right? When we judge other people, we're then signaling that out to the universe that we do not want that thing because of that negative vibration or that lower level frequency that it holds within us. So people act as mirrors, guys. We see our own wounds and other people's energy. So when you are like, you see somebody who has nice things and you're like, oh, well, they must have a lot of money. And then you think they must be rich and snobby, and because they have a lot of money, they must have this like persona or something about them. You automatically label them as bad or as a certain type of energy because of what they own. This is holding judgment. And so therefore, you are saying you are not worthy of those things in your own life. So then you push it out of your reality when you do this. So when you can look at somebody else and see them as a mirror of opportunity, as an example of what you're capable of doing and achieving in your life and manifesting, then that's when you will manifest more money. When we don't do that, when we think that we can't have those things, it automatically gets shut out of our reality. So when you see people with money or with materialistic items that you want, just look at it as an example of what's possible for you. Because guys, ultimately, we all have the same chance here. We all have the same chance to do anything. Some people might be more privileged than others, meaning they were born into more of like a better chance, maybe some more connections and people that they know, or maybe they're just skilled at some things. But if you truly want something, you can reach it. You just have to work towards it and set realistic goals and let your purpose keep driving you. When you understand we're all on this same playing field, guys, of everybody has equal opportunity. The universe does not play favorites. It responds to your energetic being. Then you realize that this thing you can have too. Another mindset shift is worthiness. A lot of people do not think that they are actually worthy of these nice things. And this, I feel like, stems a lot from childhood as well too. If you continue on that story that, say, you grew up in a poor home, or that you don't have the same privileges as somebody else, if you think that your color or that your culture or, you're at some kind of a disadvantage, we'll just say that, of earning money, then you will be at a disadvantage. You will always feel that you are unworthy, and you will always feel that you're stuck in that same storyline of always being like, well, I grew up poor and this is just what's possible for me in my life. Then it will be what's possible for you. Or if you think you're not worthy because, oh, well, I don't have the education or I don't have the money to go to school, then that will be your story. We know now, guys, that you don't have to have a college degree to make money. You can do YouTube University all day long and learn probably more valuable skills to make money than spending 50 grand on a college degree. It doesn't have to be your story. There are so many different ways in which you can provide opportunity for yourself, for which you can see your worthiness, and that prevents you from taking action because you have no confidence in yourself. It has to be built. It's a state of being. Confidence is a state of being, which means you can create that frequency and then embody it. So now that we went over some mindset shifts, let's go over some practices that you can do to help manifest more money in your life. So number one is spend more money. Yes, you have to spend money to make money. And why? Because when we hold on to money, and don't get me wrong, guys, savings is important. Savings is important. But when you hold on to it for dear life because you're afraid you will lose it, then you're not allowing it to flow freely. Money needs to flow. Energy needs to flow. When you spend money, you are signaling to the universe that you feel safe enough to spend money and therefore will receive money. Like I said earlier with my down payment on my house, if I was scarce and wanted to hold on to that money, then that's signaling to the universe that, I'm afraid to spend money. I don't want the house, right? But because I spent the money and I'm like, well, you know what? I can always earn more. I can earn more money. I have trust that there's going to be more coming into my bank account. And then there was, lo and behold. So it's kind of the same thing. And guys, when you don't spend money, it sits there. It may collect interest in some things. And yes, you do need savings just in case, but actually spend it to invest in yourself, invest in things. It doesn't have to be property or just stuff like that, but actually buy things to help you. Use it as tools, use it as a resource, better yourself, spend it on education to help you learn more, to be more value, to bring more value to your service. Buy tools for your business, get better technology. Buy like a camera if you want to start YouTube and a laptop. So money is a resource and you actually have to spend it to get something in return, right? It's an exchange of energy. And when you do this and invest in yourself and spend things that help you and for you to bring more value, you make more money in return. One of my mantras that I like to think of, or that I like to use on this is when I spend money, it comes back to me tenfold. Meaning when I spend money on things of value that I can use, so say I make an investment that's pretty large, like I'm taking a coaching certification program that cost a lot of money. And my mantra on this was, I will receive this money back tenfold, meaning I'm going to make like double, triple the money as I spent back because I did this, because I trust in the universe that I'm putting energy towards my value that I can bring other people. I'm working on myself so I can raise my vibration and help more people. I'm gonna earn that money back and then some. My next tip, guys, is develop a relationship with money. Seriously. See where it's going. See how you spend money. Learn how to make money work for you. Educate yourself on how to invest it, how to use it, budget. Things like that. A lot of people shy away from actually how they spend money and their relationship to money because it's not very good. They don't like to look at their bank account for fear that, I'm scared to look to see what's in there after I spent, the X amount of money. So the more you actually learn about it, educate yourself with it, the more confidence that you're actually going to have to handle your own money and truly see money for what it is. It's just a resource, right, guys? It's nothing to be scared about. But when you know more about something, you're more confident with it, and then your abilities to use it, right? So just educate yourself on it and develop a relationship with money and how you spend it and how you want it to work for you. So my next tip is to look at what's already in your life. Look at the abundance that's already in your life, meaning like even materialistic items like this home, it cost money. This microphone costs money. This camera cost a lot of money. Even though it's not money in the bank, it's still materialistic items that hold energy. You probably already have a lot of abundance and money in your life that you're not even thinking of, right? So when we can think of these things, we actually start to realize wow, I actually really do have a lot already in my life that I wasn't thinking of. I was constantly thinking of the what I don't have rather than being thankful for what I do. Therefore, you shift your vibration to love, gratitude, abundance, and radiate and attract more. So my last tip is you can do energy work practices. So I do this. I do scripting. I do goals around money. I also do EFT tapping, I do affirmations. So anything to help shift your vibration to that of love and abundance and money will help you radiate that frequency and get your body familiar with it. And that's really what the goal of energy work is to help you change the subconscious. That is the true energy that is you. So if you're holding lack or low vibrations around the idea of money and your body and your subconscious, then actually working with the body to move energy first will help you get that energy out of your system, and then calling in that love and abundance, right? And then you get familiar with that vibration, and then you start thinking thoughts of love and abundance, and you start to develop new neuroplastic pathways around this way of thinking and feeling. You're training your body to feel this way. You're training your mind to feel this way, and it will take some time. It's not going to happen the first couple sessions that you do. It will be a daily practice that you have to embody until you can hold that vibration unconsciously. When you can unconsciously hold the vibration of money, meaning it flows freely in and out of your life and you're making it, then you will know you have done it. And when those fearful thoughts lessen and lessen, they will never fully go away because the universe will test you, but they will lessen and they will have a less of a hold on your life because those pathways in the brain, they're not as strong. So with that being said, guys, mindset shifts are gonna be what makes the biggest impact, because ultimately you're trying to change your perception and the ways that you see money to a higher point of being, meaning you view it from a higher place, which then raises your vibration to love and how you see things. We always can bring ourselves back to a place of love and how we see situations, and then our whole reality becomes that. So when you can change the way that you think, then that will shift the body. Now you can do it vice versa, but the thinking, your being, and your mind will be what holds it there, right? So body and mind really are one. You can use them interchangeably to move energy or to think differently, to feel different. So I hope this video helped you. I hope that you feel abundant, or maybe that you view money on a different mindset after today and viewed it more from an energetic place, and that money is neither good nor evil. It just honestly is a resource, but it can be used for good. There is a lot of good that comes from money, and it radiates the same frequency as your soul. So sending you guys all of my light and all of my love. We'll see ya.